expressing their desires for bettering Ocala and what they think they could do to help if they're elected. But I want to talk about this disturbing story. Joe Martone joins us on the air.
Morning,
I want to talk
Tom.
about this. Good morning, Joe. I'm about to make you angry.
No,
No, I'm going to make you angry.
maybe this, but not angry. I'll go with disco. Might diss me a little
A
bit.
gunman.
Yeah.
You don't like any story that starts as a gunman.
No.
This is Miami Beach, Florida. South Beach, as a matter of fact.
Is that what type of area is South Beach?
It's a very tourist area.
Tourist area. Okay. All right.
A gunman fatally shot a tourist
All right.
eating dinner with his family at a Miami Beach restaurant as the man protected his 1-year-old son, this according to the police. Tamaris Blair Davis of Norcross, Georgia, told investigators he shot Dustin Wakefield on Tuesday night because I was high on mushrooms and it made me feel empowered. Davis allegedly told police he approached the patio area of La
patio
Cerveceria
area.
restaurant just after 6:30 p.m. And randomly decided to shoot Wakefield, who was on vacation from Castle Rock, Colorado. In a short video taken immediately after the shooting, the gunman can be seen dancing over the dead body while people stood around and filmed.
Say what?
Yeah. Guy came in with a gun waving it, saying it's time to die. He pointed the gun at his son. Dustin said he's only a boy. He was only a boy. Dustin stood up between the gunman and the baby, and he shot him. Then he shot him multiple times on the ground. The hell is wrong with people?
Mushrooms.
And that's why they're not charging with first-degree murder, because
What?
they said he was under the influence of drugs. So
Well, no,
it's second-degree murder,
No.
not premeditated first.
Who
He
took
walked
the-
into the
No,
restaurant
no,
saying
no,
he
no,
walked
no.
into the restaurant saying he was going to kill somebody. That's
That's
premeditated.
Number two, who took the drugs? He did.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hang him.
Not going to, even though
No, I don't believe in the death penalty. That's just my thing. But I do believe putting him in a cell 4 foot by 8 foot with just a mattress. That's it.
No.
And never see another human being.
No, that's too easy. They just go crazy and lose themselves inside of them. Here's what you do.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's what you do.
What
The
do you
death
have?
penalty doesn't work. Okay,
Apparently not.
Putting somebody in a bed and shooting them full of drugs while they easily go off to sleep.
Oh, yeah, there's a question. Why do they sterilize the damn needle?
Here's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
We got robotics and everything, great robotics and everything. They build cars now with robots and everything.
Yeah.
Why don't we just put him in front of a firing wall with robots that can shoot guns, shoot him in the knee, let him sit there for 30 minutes, shoot him in the other knee, let him shoot there for 30 minutes, shoot him in the shoulder, let him hang out in pain for an hour, hour and a half. Oh, that's cruel and unusual. Yeah, because shooting a man dead in front of his 1-year-old son at a restaurant, that's not cruel and unusual.
An eye for an eye, is that what you're saying, Tom?
A guy stabs somebody 50 times, strap him to a table, let that robotic arm stab him 50 times before he dies. Somebody think before they did it. Oh, I'm just going to get a nice little shot in my arm, the IV, and I'm going to drift off, and then I'm dead. Or I'm going to be strapped to a table, and the robotic arm is going to stab me 50 times before they kill me. Maybe.
So you're trying to do a deterrent kind of.
Yeah. Well, they say that's what the death penalty is a deterrent. Well, it ain't working.
Apparently not. Apparently not.
And they're not charging this guy with a hate crime. African-American man walked into a restaurant, shot a white guy.
Yeah.
Not a hate crime.
Why?
Turn it the other way around.
Why do they call it a hate crime?
They didn't.
Why didn't they call it a hate crime?
Because they said that he was under the influence of drugs.
Why? What did he say that would be a hate crime? I'm going to shoot a white person?
A white person's going to die today.
Oh, you didn't tell me he said that.
Yeah. Not a hate crime. But if the shoe was on the other foot, it'd be a hate crime so fast it'd make your head spin.
That's what you're saying?
That's my opinion.
Yeah. Well, you're entitled
Tom
to
at WOCA.com.
That's it. Everything to you.
Everything that I say is not necessarily the thoughts and processes of the ownership or the management of WOCA, but most of the time it is.
No. Hold on. You're not going to shoot me in that corner. No.
I'm not talking about you, pal. I'm talking about Danny.
Oh, well, in that case, not going to put him in the corner. You don't put baby in the corner.
It's a senseless killing. And I don't care what ethnicity you are. For any human
Oh, yeah, to take another human.
to go into a restaurant, say somebody's going to die today, and then just randomly kill somebody.
There is so many levels of someone killing someone else. Premeditated, out of anger. premeditated because you did something to him, premeditated because you just don't like him, that's ridiculous.
What gets me?
If you are in threat of your life and you kill someone, I think that's all right because it's either him or you or her or you are correct. That person or you.
Now you're just being politically correct.
Yeah, well, Dan's in shock right now. He's going, what did he say? He said that right?
Here's the situation. Here's the issue I have. Is he's going to get a good lawyer, whether it's a public defender or whatever. Somebody's going to say he was under the influence of drugs.
Yeah.
So at the time, he was clinically insane because he wasn't in control. Okay?
No kidding.
Yeah, but they say, people get off with clinical insanity from killing people all the time. If you take another human's life, you're insane. I'm not arguing that point.
There you go.
Everybody who kills another human has to be insane to think it's okay to kill another human.
There you go.
But that don't mean you get off scot-free because of it.
That's true.
And so I'm so fed up with these insanity. He was insane or she was insane at the moment of killing. Everybody at the moment of killing is insane, or you wouldn't make that decision. If you're killing somebody in a robbery, or you're killing somebody in a crime, you are insane, or you wouldn't be doing that.
I'm talking about if you're killing because you have to.
No, that's a different story.
Okay.
Out of necessity, taking a human life out of necessity on a battlefield or protecting your home or your domicile or your family, that's completely different than walking in and saying, somebody's going to die today and randomly shooting somebody. You're crazy as hell if you do that. We get that, but you shouldn't be able to be absolved from it just because you're crazy as hell.
No, I rather see the naked girl on the bar throwing things around.
Why you got to bring that up?
Well, she was crazy, but she didn't kill anybody.
Why you got to bring? You don't know she was crazy. You don't know her. Why you got to bring that up?
It sounded good.
It did.
It looked good too.
It did make Silver Springs look like a wonderful place to live, didn't it? I'm sure the national news. See Silver Springs. We've seen enough.
We've seen it all.
We've seen enough. Jesus Christ. And the thing about the thing about that thing is within moments of that happening, my phone blew up. I had all kind of videos. People from
you got videos? I never seen the video.
People from Outback sending me videos.
I didn't see. You shouldn't have said the establishment.
Well, everybody knows where it is.
Now they do.
Everybody knew anyway. It made national news.
Yeah. Did they have pictures too on national news?
They were blocked out with black.
Well, I knew that. Yeah.
But they had them. Oh yeah, they had them.
Yours weren't blacked out though.
No, they were not. I got to see the full Monty.
The full Monty.
As it was.
Frontal Monty.
The full Monty.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Did you ever find out what happened to her? Was she on drugs?
I have no idea. I didn't follow up on the story. I probably should. I know she had some mental issues.
Well, no kidding. No kidding.
So
I'm gonna have a blooming mushroom. Ah.
Yeah. Now you just
not
making
onion.
fun. Now you're just making fun.
See, blooming mushroom. Get it? Drugs.
Now you're just making fun.
How'd I do?
Not good.
No, of course.
Not good. But this is a terrifying story out of Miami, though.
Yeah.
That a guy just walks in and says, somebody's dying today, and then follows through with it. While people filmed it, stood around and filmed it. That's another problem. Okay, we don't even have enough time to get into that.
Well, I wouldn't stand around. That's the first thing.
We don't even have to give it time. How many people I would charge with culpability for just standing around and filming instead of stopping something. So,
what I wish there was someone there with a concealed.
Yeah, if you'd have been there, there'd have been 2 dead people.
If I carried, yeah.
Right. If you had your concealed, and I don't know if you got it or not, but if you'd have been there with your concealed permit, if you have it, there'd have been 2 dead people.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm in fear of my life. There you go, Pilgrim.
Good Samaritan.
There you go, Pilgrim.
You ain't even from Samaria, and you'd have been a good Samaritan.
Was that your stab at
humor? Yeah. My Joe Martone.
It has to be funny.
Well, there you go. Hey, we're going to take a break. Coming up, Jim Hilty, Greg Steen, they're going to discuss why they chose to be candidates for District 5 City Council. We'll do that next, right here on WOCA, The Source.
From the Kabul airport due to terrorist threats tied to ISIS. The U.S. Embassy in Kabul sent out the alert early Thursday. Senior U.S. officials are reporting that the warning was related to specific threats involving ISIS and potential vehicle bombs. Vice President Kamala Harris talks about the evacuation on Wednesday.
Our highest priority right now is evacuating American citizens, evacuating Afghans who worked with us, and Afghans who are at risk.
A federal appeals court Wednesday upheld the death sentence for Dylan Roof, the convicted mass shooter from the summer of 2015. His target was Black American members of a church in Charleston, South Carolina. It should be noted that Attorney General Merrick Garland last month issued a moratorium on federal executions.